Hello everyone, how are we all? I hope you're all doing very well. Welcome back to my channel and to another foodie video, grocery haul, meal plan, meal prep, that kind of vibe video. I really hope you're in the mood for that. This one is going to be a little bit different and it's something that I've never filmed for my channel before, but I think it's going to be really interesting. So, as you know, I love food, I love cooking from scratch, and with cooking comes a lot of leftovers, hence why we do freeze a lot. So, I had this idea that instead of doing our weekly grocery shop, which we've done religiously now every single Monday since, well, basically since the lockdown started, we've just planned our 7-day meals throughout the year and it's worked brilliantly. We've got a lot of leftovers in the freezer of things that we can definitely create meals with, so I thought what a great idea it would be to just eat out of the freezer and try and create some meals with leftovers. Now, I had a little rummage in the freezer and had a little look in the fridge to see what we had, and there's actually quite a lot in there. There's not a lot to the naked eye, as you would say, to maybe just look at and think, oh, we kind of need to do a grocery shop. And we have just been to Lidl, which is also a bit of a change. I'm usually an Aldi guy, but I thought, you know what? Let's go to Lidl, try somewhere different, spice it up. That's how we're getting our kicks lately, going to a different grocery shop. So I went to Lidl, did a little top up of just some things that we're going to need to essentially make the meals better. I also got some household essentials, which I'm going to show you as well. So yeah, I thought it would be a bit interesting to show you how we use our leftovers and how we can create a meal from very few ingredients. So if that's your jam and that's what you're in the mood for, great idea if you were trying to like limit your spending this month, make your money go a bit further, this one is going to be for you. So we're going to take a look in my fridge and my freezer now. Please don't judge me, I haven't done anything to it, I haven't tidied it or cleaned it or prepped it, it's just exactly how it is. It's pretty empty, but let's have a look in. Okay, so let's take a look in the fridge. I mean, it's actually not too bad. This, in the grand scheme of things, is quite full, but it's full of lots of little random bits. So we've got some eggs, which is great. We've got some yogurt, which is always a joy. I've got some of these little Arla lacto-free yogurts, which are delicious. Got a little bit of butter left over and just sauces at the back. Diet Cokes. I got these fridge organisers from Aldi and they're fab. We love a Diet Coke. We only have one a day, don't worry. In here, what have we got? We've got some leftover spinach and I think that's a little gem lettuce. And then in this one we have a leek that's probably seen better days, a lemon that I've zested so I just need to use the juice of, and a piece of ginger. That's kind of it. And then this shelf, this is just cheese. It's lots of different cheeses I just keep in the box. Oh, and this is a chocolate ganache that I made. I'm going to make some chocolate truffles. I'm going to film it and pop it on my TikTok. So I'll link my TikTok down below if you want to check that out. It's a really cool like video sharing platform. And then this again is just more condiments. We've got like jam, a little bit of pesto, madras paste, some leftover chutneys. We've got some mascarpone and cream cheese at the back. That is some homemade pesto that I made. Just a lot of condiments really. So obviously things like this is great because all of this is like your flavour. So we just need something to bulk it out with, which is brilliant. So that's the fridge. And we've also got the water and some milk. And then taking a look in the freezer, I've actually got quite a bit in here. We've got some brioche buns and I think there's some hash browns. And the back is just ice, that's what we keep up there. This drawer we have more ice, some hot dog buns, some frozen peas. We've also got some Naked Glory sausages, some veggie burgers, I think there's one left in there. And that's just a base of some gravy. And this one, ooh, there's a lot of goodies in here. We've got a frozen leek. Whenever my veg looks like it's going out of date or a little bit past its best, I just pop them in some freezer bags and then reuse these. We've got a leek, we've got a portobello mushroom chopped up, some leftover chilli. We've got these Naked Glory chicken pizzas, which are so delicious. We've got lots of them. Ooh, these are good. Some aioli mac and cheese bites from Leon. And I think the last thing is this little Indian selection that we bought from New Year that we do need to eat up. And then in the bottom drawer, we just have, you guys know how much we love our cookies. These are just frozen batches of the cookies that we make. So we just take these out one by one and eat them. And this is some leftover mac and cheese. So that's pretty much everything. So if we take a quick look into the cupboards as well, they're actually looking really good. Like I said, this is usually all where the spices live. So I've got all of like my seasonings and then things like sauces. We've got like honey, soy sauce, Worcester sauce. Love the sauces. And then here is like dry store goods. Like I say, I've got my basmati rice. We've also got like breadcrumbs, quinoa, couscous, pumpkin seeds, risotto rice. We've got some red lentils, stock cubes, Whoops, what have we got at the back? We've got some pine nuts, some onions, chia seeds, all that good stuff. We've got some sage. We've also got a can of tomatoes, passata, and some baked beans. So in terms of dry stores, we're looking really good too. So genuinely, when I do my meal planning, obviously I do use this, as we've spoke about before. This helps me out a ton whenever we try and think of meals, what we want to cook. So I just had a quick think of things that we could make, and we've got some leftover carrots in the little veg box up there. Let me grab that and show you. So this is our little veg box that we had left over. So we've got a sweet potato, because we didn't end up using that last week because they were huge. We've got some carrots that are kind of looking their best. They really need eating today. And some potatoes, again, that aren't looking so great. They've got like the eyes and stuff on them. So, oh, and 2 red onions. That's all we've got in the veg box. So I thought we could make like a carrot risotto, because we've got lots of arborio rice in the cupboard. So we're going to do carrot risotto this evening. The leftover pesto that I've got in the fridge that I made, I'm going to do that with some gnocchi, because we had so much leftover lunch from last week. I bought the gnocchi in Tesco just as an idea to have as a lunch, but we never got around to eating it. So we'll do that as a dinner, and thought we could mix that up with the pesto and do some spinach with it as well. Then on Wednesday, because we've got the Naked Glory sausages in the freezer and some potatoes that really do need eating and some freezer peas, I thought we could do toad in the hole. So obviously that's just like a giant Yorkshire pudding with baked in sausages, mashed potato, gravy and peas. That'll be delicious. Thursday, we're going to use the leftover chili. So we've got some chili in the freezer. I grabbed some tortilla chips in Lidl. So we're going to have like a chili with some basmati rice and some tortilla chips, which I thought would be delicious, and some natural yogurt. So that's 4 meals already that I just thought of from the freezer, which is brilliant. Friday, I thought we could do a little bit of what I call a nibbly tea. So that's going to be essentially just eating everything else in the freezer. So there's mac and cheese bites that you just saw, the Indian selection. I've also got some naan breads that I thought it'd be nice to just do some like little dips with some chutney and some yogurt. So Friday's going to be a little bit of a picky tea. We'll do some gin and tonic, some cocktails. So essentially that's Monday to Friday's worth of meals just out of our freezer, with a couple of top-ups from Lidl. So the first bag is this, and this is kind of like a lot of household essentials, but I thought I'd conclude this anyway, just because it's always nice to see what other people buy. So this week's top-ups were £29.41, so £29.41. Good thing about Lidl, if you download the Lidl Plus app, you can collect points every time you shop, which I think transfers into vouchers. I don't shop there often, but it's super close to us, so we just thought we would. That might seem like a lot, £29.41 just for top-ups, but we did get things like laundry detergent. We also got a bottle of wine. We got fairy liquid, just bits and bobs. So things like household essentials, I grabbed some of this, which is the premium fabric softener. It's the Dowsey range, and it's the golden petals. I think this is $1.99, and it says it does 66 washes, which is brilliant. It smells so good. So I thought that would be a really nice, cheaper alternative to the Comfort that we usually use. Fairy liquid, it's a classic. This is in the XL size, and this is £1.29. And I think Fairy with washing up liquid is brilliant, just because the little does really go a long way. Other store cupboard essentials, ketchup. We were running low. Me and Zara go through ketchup like no one's business with our eggs in the morning, so we got some ketchup. And I also got some oat milk. This is the just free, dairy free, unsweetened oat milk, and I think it's like 89p in Lidl. It's a dream. Some beverages. A bottle of Pinot Grigio, this was £3.99. We're going to use this in a risotto this evening. And I always say, if you can cook with wine, you can drink it too. And just some orange juice, because we use this in our smoothies in the morning. Some not so essential essentials. I thought I'd include this just because Zara really fancied it. She's been really craving. It's called Crave. If you're from the UK, it's called Crave cereal. I've never had it, but this is Lidl's alternative by Crownfield. It's milk chocolate pillows. I've never had it. It looks interesting, so she's going to try this out for breakfast along with her smoothie and bits and bobs, so not all of her nutrition is going to be coming from this. But I was like, yeah, pop it in the basket, why not? And we also got some of these Snacktastic Texas barbecue flavoured potato snacks, the dupes of Pringles, and they are so good. And then this is the last bag that we got. And this is more like fruit and veg and things like that, so more sensible purchases. I do already have 2 red onions up there, but I also need some white onions for the risotto, so these are a classic. I fly through these every week. Bananas, again, an absolute essential. We pop 2 of these in a breakfast smoothie on a morning. I just love bananas. We buy these every week, and we've got none left in our fruit bowl, so I've got some bananas. More breakfast smoothie ingredients, a big old bag of unwashed spinach, and some golden delicious apples to pop in the smoothies as well. So we do like a green juice, so we do apples, banana, some kind of frozen fruit, oats, and spinach, and orange juice. More smoothie ingredients, grapes as well. These are delicious. These are just green grapes. You sense the theme, like greens. I just love a smoothie in the morning when I'm not feeling too hungry. These were £1.29, which were on a markup, reduced price. Oh, and we ran out of freezer fruit, so I picked up some of these pineapple chunks, which are delicious and give like a really nice sweetness to your breakfast smoothies. If you haven't seen my previous video that I filmed, which is 5 breakfast ideas from Monday to Friday, I'll link it up in the top corner. I made it last year quite a while back, but it's delicious. It's got like pancakes, a smoothie, overnight oats, all that good stuff. So I'll link that up there if you want to check it out. Picked up some lightly salted tortilla chips. These are to go with the chili con carne, and also some hummus. This is just the classic hummus. I just love chips dipped in hummus, and also this is really nice to dip in the chili. I grabbed some of these mini garlic and coriander naan breads. These are really good because they come individually wrapped in packs of 3, so I thought it'd be nice to just use half and freeze half. So we're gonna have these with our little Indian tapas style evening on Friday. So I thought some naan breads dipped in like some mango chutney and yogurt would be lovely. And these were a little bit of a treat, but I really fancied some kind of like pastry, pasty kind of thing. So we'll probably have one of these split between the two of us, for me and Zara, for like a lunch one day, and maybe with some lettuce and some salad bits. So yeah, these are cheese and onion slices. They're really good, warm through in the oven. Delish. We do already have 6 eggs, but I picked up another 6 just because we need some for the toad in the hole, and also we have them for breakfast. We've got a fresh loaf of bread that we picked up at the weekend. So yeah, 6 free-range eggs. It wouldn't be a food shop without garlic bread. And like I say, we're having risotto this evening, and we're also going to be having gnocchi, which is carbs and carbs and carbs. So yeah, garlic baguettes. I actually do prefer the little ones to Aldi. Sorry Aldi, Lidl is just better. Second from last item, some mature cheddar cheese. Again, just really nice to have with the gnocchi, and also I just love cheddar. We always go through it, even like cheese toasties as a lunchtime option. So good. And last but not least, something that made me squeal with excitement and I had to buy it. Lidl had all of their Ben & Jerry's on reduced. This whole pot, which is usually $4.99, was $2.99. And it's the caramel core flavour. I've never had this before. It's the Blondie Brownie Ben & Jerry's core. Vanilla and chocolate ice cream with Blondie brownies, fudge chocolate pieces, and a soft salted caramel core. So this is gonna hopefully last us a week. Probably won't last us a week, probably will last me and Zara a night. So that's it, that's my little grocery haul. That's a mouthful. I really hope you have found that somewhat useful, and also it's a great idea to just have a little rummage through your freezer, because there's probably stuff in there that you've either forgotten about or thought that you'll get around to eating and then you never do. We do it all the time. It's a really good idea. Just have a good old rummage through. If you've got your store covered, for which we do with like rices, posted and grains, you can pretty much make a meal out of anything. So that's the plan. We're going to be doing all of the meals that I've suggested. I'll link them down below as well if I've cooked them in a previous week, or I'll write down the ingredients. I'm really impressed. I think for £30 to last us a whole 5 days, that's not bad at all. And the weekend, we're probably going to have to really do a food shop, like a full one, because we'll eat all this. But I really hope you've enjoyed that, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this new format of a video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Do click subscribe down below. I'll also link some previous grocery haul / meal plan videos that I've filmed before to give you a little bit of inspiration. But yes, thank you so much for joining me. As always, love to you all. Stay safe, and I'll catch you all very soon. Bye for now.